Hello YouTube, my name is Midnight Reviews and I'm going to be making my first review here, please don't judge too harshly, of Tokyo Ghoul Re, one of my favorite ongoing series at the moment. So right off the bat, it's almost spoiler night for chapter 76 and I'm reviewing chapter 75. This is because I was sick all week and this is pretty much the latest date before spoilers start coming out. I can't words. But without further ado, let's get started. So we see it to where we got this 2 week cliffhanger because Ishida went on break and decided, you know what, I'm gonna make my fans scream before I go on this break, and he succeeded in terrorizing his entire fan base because it looks like everyone was dead. I kind of suspected at the time that he was gonna pull something like this, but after he, Ferda's being a smartass as usual once you get into the first page, and on the second one, this panel fucking blew me away because Eto rips herself out of the compactor we saw last week, right about to kill everyone, and manages to save them. And Ferda's expression here is priceless. He is literally scared shitless as his entire squad of V members gets destroyed, and you get to fucking the sadistic look on Eto's face. She's like, I enjoyed the pate. Seconds, please. And she's essentially saying she won't let Shiona go to waste, which shows she actually rather does care about him. Now, I have a few things to say about this. First of all, Edo is badass, holy shit. But second of all, I really like the way she's developing here because I was not much of a fan of her character before. Incoming mob of hostile subscribers with pitchforks. But anyways, getting on to the next page, we do see everyone from the last chapter is safe. Badger's like, why the hell did Edo just... So he's surprised that they saved him. Now, she's probably doing this as a favor for Kaneki to get on his good side. So, we get further down the panel, and it cuts back to Arima fighting Kaneki with his new Quinkie. And we get some close-ups of Kaneki's Kakuja mask, which looks fucking amazing. I'm pretty sure he's got a full Kakuja right now. If not, a mostly completed one. It might still be forming, but anyways, the side views on it, it looks reptilian, almost like a dragon, but I know he's been symbolized as a lizard before, but that's very similar when you think about it. You see him coming in with the swing. His legs are still kind of coiled because they're reforming. If you remember, it took him a while to reform his old limb, and that's all clawed and stuff. So I wonder how messed up and mutated Kaneki is going to be because of this Kakuja regenerating all these limbs. And you'll see more about that later in this chapter. What you see is Kakuja. I'm on page 9 or 8, depending on whether you're reading manga stream or not, just to keep you guys updated. We essentially see his Kakuja wrapping around Arima's Quinque, and it looks a lot like Edo's. It's got mouths and eyes and shit, and it's pretty terrifying. But Arima, well, let me say, Arima's undercoat with his fucking samurai shoulders, armored padded, looks totally badass. So we get on, and we discover that his Kakuja has a sort of remote activation, and this completely messes Kaneki up. It goes into his internal monologue, and he's like, not enough flesh and blood, so you can see he's starting to get weak, he can't regenerate, and Arima just slices him, and he's in this flower field. The symbolism here is gorgeous. But then, going on to page 11 or 12, depending on whether you're using manga stream, we get into Kaneki getting his ass destroyed. His limbs are being slashed off over and over again. But, sorry, I cut out there for a moment. But, anyways, you go to this next page, and, well, you're on the same page, and he's being cut over and over, and it goes in his inner context, and so, in an absolutely one-sided slaughter, I was torn and rent asunder again and again. Every time I regenerated a part, it was cut off, with little, if any, sensation. So, time is passing here while Kaneki gets sliced up, because he's like, again and again, I was torn asunder. And a lot of stuff is happening right now, so this explains something that comes up later. But, and he's like, at least no one can say I didn't try, so he's giving up, he's going into this self-destructive phase of thought, and he's just getting destroyed. He's on the ground, eyes rolled into his head. He's like, I wonder if Toka and the others made it out okay? Right in the feels right there. They must be okay, right? So he's kind of in denial. And then you see this internal monologue oi, not yet. And you see fucking Hide pulling him up out of the water. And he's like, you're definitely not done here. And he's like, come on, get up. And he essentially talks to him. And he's like, you essentially think right now, oh, my job's done. I'm worth nothing. I'm dead now. But he's kind of in denial. He's like, I can't win. He's telling him that it's essentially hopeless. And he's like, Tanya essentially tells him, shut the fuck up, you're worth living. Well, that's this entire chapter, but he's like, I want to die in style. I want to give my life for someone else. Was that it? He's quoting him here. He's like, come on, stupid. Back then, I was actually wishing that I could live on with you, you know? So, Kaneki can't miss this meaning anymore. And really great part of the chapter. I'm not much a fan of Hide, but that inner dialogue with Kaneki was definitely amazing. And so he says, I'll say it as many times as it takes you to hear it. It may not be stylish, but live. A world has been destroyed. That ends the chapter. Can I just say I legitimately gasped when I saw this panel work. Like, the white hair actually coming out is something I did suspect. It still took the living surprise shit out of me. I can words. And I was just really shocked because of this. But anyways, that ends the chapter for this week. Day after tomorrow, next chapter will be out, and I shall be uploading a review then. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you guys in the next video.